Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome on screen again. It feels good to see you on screen, especially at this time as we have just uploaded a new video in this channel. Thank you, Fedha, for being here, and thank you for being considerate to Rita Finance YouTube channel. And with that said, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you in Rita Finance YouTube channel. And if you're new to this channel, warmly welcome. Subscribe to it. And if you're a regular viewer and you're yet to be one of our subscribers, please feel free to do so. Consider to be one of our subscribers. Share this video with your friends, loved ones, workmates, schoolmates, relatives, or with anyone who you think is going to benefit from the teachings that have been provided in this channel. And don't forget to like this video as well. And click the notification bell so that you can be notified once we upload a new video in this channel. This is Rita JL and warmly welcome in today's episode. So fella, in today's episode, it's all about finances and we are going to learn about traveling budgets as we are just in the beginning of this year and you might be planning ahead for a vacation during the end of the year or during the mid of this year or during the third quarter of this year. So what are the budgeting tips that you should have ahead while you are budgeting for your traveling vacation? So having a planned budget in place can help you to understand the costs that are associated with your long-term vacation, which in turn can help you to know the traveling spending as you can focus more on your fun, on you having fun as your costs are managed. There can be a real sense of confidence which comes with you being prepared for a vacation or for a fun travel. So as you plan for this vacation, do your research and think about these questions which you're going to share in this video that you should include them in your budgeting plan for traveling. So without further ado, let us discuss the details of the question. The first group, the question in the first set of group is regarding planning and preparation. So here are 4 questions that you're going to ask yourself. Number 1, for how long will you be traveling? Is it for 2 weeks? Is it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 weeks? So know the duration of which you are going to travel for your vacation. Number 2, what traveling documents will you need? You need visa, you need passport renewals, the entry fees, or the special permits that are required for you to go in that country. So know all the documents and make sure that the documents are in place for your travel. Question number 3 under this group of planning and preparation is, will you need vaccination or medical checkups before traveling? So if there are vaccination and medical checkups which are associated with cost, they have cost implication, you should also include them in your budget. Another thing you should keep in your mind is that what will you do in case of any medical emergency? When now you are in that specific country which you're planning for your vacation, so what will you do in case you have a medical emergency? Are you planning to get a travel medical insurance? So if you're planning to have a medical travel insurance, please include it in your budgeting cost. So the second set of questions are from accommodation and living. So question number 1, where will you live? Is it in a hotel, in a hostel, or in an apartment? So can you have a strike between balance between you having comfort and the price which you're going to pay for it, value for money. So have a strike of balance between the comforts and the price which you are going to pay for your accommodation. So those are the questions which you have to ask yourself in the accommodation and living category. The third question which you're going to have to ask yourself is under the daily cost management. So these are the costs which you are going to incur for your destination cost of living, such as groceries, transit fees, ATM fees, entertainment, food can vary. As you know, food expenses can vary between country and country. So what are your daily cost management going to be, and what are the costs which are going to incur there in your daily activities in that specific country which you are going to have vacation? So include all the costs. Maybe you're going to visit a museum, there's some fees which you're going to pay. You're going to visit historical sites, there's some fees which you're going to pay. So all the costs which are associated with the daily cost of living in that country which you're going for a destination, please include them in your budget. Category number 4 is the transport and mobility. So when you are in that specific country, are you going to rent a car? Are you going to use the public transport? Are you going to rely on your own feet? So you really have to know what are the traveling and mobility when you are in that specific country. Another group of questions which you should ask yourself, it's under technology, communication, and work. So will you use your local SIM card, or you'll be use internet roaming? There are some costs associated with Wi-Fi, or do you have reliable Wi-Fi in case there's some you need to have communication with the people whom you have left behind here. So this costs, of course, for you to access communication between the place you are and the place which you have left behind. So all the costs for you in regards to communication, you should include them in your budget. The sixth group of question or set of questions that you should ask yourself is under safety and contingencies. Number 1, do you have an emergency fund? So there are some unexpected costs which may occur, maybe some stolen item, or you have sudden medical issues, or you have trip changes, you need to incur some certain, you have additional costs for your accommodation. So do you have an emergency fund which will be associated with your traveling? So you have to include emergency fund costs in your traveling expense. Also, in that country which you are going, what are political and weather risks? You should ask yourself, are there any political risks and weather risks which are associated with you traveling in that specific country? And the last question which you ask yourself is that what will happen if your accommodation is cancelled in the last minute? Maybe you are planning for accommodation in the certain place and your accommodation has been cancelled in the last minute. You should have a backup plan in case the place of accommodation which you're looking forward to has been immediately been cut off. So make sure you have a second backup for your accommodation. And the last set of questions comes from financial and legal consideration. Number 1, do you need to inform your bank in case you have long-term international travel? Maybe there's some banking transaction which require you to be there, or there's some issues which require you to have some settling obligation with a credit facility you're having with a bank. So maybe you are required to inform your banker or your lender regarding your international travel. So if there's any necessity for you to inform your banker or your lender that you will be traveling ahead, so you may just need to inform your bank that you'll be traveling ahead for your vacation. Another question which you should ask yourself under this financial and legal consideration is that, will your credit card incur foreign exchange fees? In case you're using a credit card, make sure that you know that if your credit card if your credit card is using or will incur foreign exchange fees. So know early about this, and you may check with your bank to know what expenses are associated with your credit card. And the last question which you should ask yourself is that, what are your plans for receiving money if you are in need of it? Maybe you are now in that foreign country and you are in need of receiving money. How will you receive money? Is it a bank transfer? Is it a mobile money? Is it a Western Union? So what method are you going to use to receive money now in case you are in shortage of money? You have emergency in that country which you're going. Now you need money from the country which you left. Maybe you left here from Tanzania, now you're going to other countries. So now how will you receive money back from home, from Tanzania to the country now which you are going to have the vacation? So thank you, fella, for listening, and I'm glad that you have learned some things in this video. So fella, don't forget to go to Amazon and get your copy of Rita's Personal Finance book. Go to the link in the description part below, where you go to purchase your book via Amazon, and you'll get to read and understand more about your finances. Thank you, fella, for listening, and thank you for being here. Until next time, tell a friend, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to keep it locked with the Rita Series. Till next time, bye.